And welcome to my first video of World of Warships Legends. I am Lord Binjuice, and this game I generally just like to play it. I'm not by any means an expert, I just like to play the game, and this is a few videos on my thoughts on how we're going to go. First of all, we're going to be playing the Gneisenau. She's a small class battleship. This isn't a very manoeuvrable ship. It is fast, but not particularly manoeuvrable. She's got 3 guns, not packing a particularly large punch, and they're very inaccurate. German battleships seem to be largely inaccurate. It seems to be one of their things. We've got auto ciliacs, and I've done this as a tank build. I think this is one of the best battleships in the game, in my opinion, for a tank build, and I'll show you why in a minute. So we're going to load into the game now, and follow me along.
Stations. Roger. Many thanks.
So, beginning of the map. On this part of the game, we just tend to either hang back a bit or wait and have a look round and see what battleships we've got going in which direction, depending on the map you're on. On this particular one, it's a case of charge forwards a lot of the time for a lot of people and see where you end up, which can sometimes lead you into hot water. I've decided to go left in this particular time. There's a battleship we've just seen there. So we're going to travel over to the left hand side of the map and see where that brings us. So it looks like we've got a King George and a Queen Elizabeth right to the sort of right hand side. There's a couple of cruisers taking a couple of pot shots at me as well though. And I think we've got a destroyer hiding in that smoke over there. Could be a cruiser of some sort I haven't seen. So there's our Queen Elizabeth, and we'll take a shot at him. It's probably going to be overtaken here. Another ship there shooting at us. So we're in the fray of it at the moment. And I'm not in a terribly good position, because we're side on to all this, and this ship is weak on the side, doesn't have good armour to the side, and if you get caught with a powerful battleship shooting you like that, you're going to pay for it. There's some torpedoes coming at this chap here on my left. I think he gets caught by a couple of them, and we're going to straighten up and head towards this cloud of smoke and pop round this rock on my right hand side here and see what happens. So I've stuck my nose out around this rock to see if I can see anyone else, and there's no one there. And now I'm about to pay for that, because it wasn't a very good choice. I'm about to see. So I get shot, and I get requested to come back round by another person who's telling me to get back, which was probably the right call. Now taking a load of damage there. Now a load of us have shot some torpedoes into that cloud smoke over there to get that destroyer, and now I'm on fire. I'll hopefully put that out in just a second when I realise that there's a repair available. There's that destroyer. Now I crack at him with some torpedoes, but I don't think I'm going to catch him. Destroyers are too manoeuvrable. The torpedoes on this are only 3 and they're too slow. I'll be lucky to catch them. So we're going to come back down, and that destroyer's going to die now.
Solved, sir.
Good night, Mr. Destroyer. That's the end of him. So anyway, back round we come and see what we can do from this point. I say I'm no expert at this. I've played quite a bit, but my favourite ships on this game seems to be Queen Elizabeth, not Queen Elizabeth, sorry, King George V, and I quite like Gneisenau for the fact that it's a good tank and it's not the top tier, so it doesn't cost you to repair every time you take it out. I've yet to play a lot with the Italian, the French, or the Russians. Been mainly British, American and German so far. I'm trying to build up some money so I can get the Bismarck, the top rated German ship, but she's I think 18 million, which has taken me a long time grinding away trying to get to that, so when we get there I'll buy it. But anyway, enough from me yapping on. If there's anything notable to comment on, I'll comment in a sec. I just told those cruiser guys to get back a bit because there's a fuso there and that ship packs a big punch, and those little cruisers, if they take a barrage from him, they're going to die, and they're not on the best of health as it is. So I just sort of thought I'd say to them, get back a bit and stay out of the way of him, hide behind the island maybe. There's an Exeter there as well, and I'm not sure what those other two are for a sec until I pop the cursor over them. Oh, we got a... I can't see what he is, but yeah, there's a load of ships there. Those cruisers will not do well going through there. So I've seen this guy coming out here, we're going to take him on now. Now it's New Orleans there, he's coming along. And this is why I like this ship. It's a good tank build. Put everything on for secondary armament so that we get good secondary defence against things like this. Hopefully he should be set on fire pretty quickly with that, or I should be able to catch him with my main guns. But I've sent some torpedoes his way. Hopefully we can catch him with those as well. And he's, if he doesn't twig on that those torpedoes are there, he's going to meet a quick death. We'll see in a second as I come around the island. There we go. Good night, mister. Okay, so we've got a bit of a dilemma going on here. We've got a Scharnhorst over there, we've got a Queen Elizabeth to my immediate front, and a King George V battlecruiser. It's going to prove to be a difficult one to get out of. And there's the Queen Elizabeth sailing across there. We're going to give him a bit of a shot. I catch him quite well, and then out of the smoke on my left here, he'll pop out is the Scharnhorst. So we've got a bit of a challenge going on. Scharnhorst packs a punch. He's got good guns and torpedoes. He appears to be reversing, and I catch him with a... I think I managed to citadel him.
The ship is on fire.
Catch him quite well there and give him lots of damage. Obviously I'm vulnerable as well. The broadside on. Gneisenau has weak side armour. There's that Queen Elizabeth right in front of me there, slowly taking my health down. But this ship, one of the best tactics with this ship is to keep your nose on the enemy. It's a hard ship from the front. Even something like an Iowa or a Massachusetts, I've had right in front of me, and he's levelled all his guns at me, and I've basically taken 0 damage. There goes the Scharnhorst. She's dead. I'm on fire. And that Queen Elizabeth is about to die as well. There we go. Boom. Going to come around now and try and take out that King George V battlecruiser. although I'm on fire with 20 seconds left on the recharge before I can
Fighter airborne.
put out the fire. So my health's going to be bad. I don't think I've got any health recharges either because I've used them all, so that's not great.
Problem solved, sir.
So this King George is proving to be a problem. I've got my secondary armament going on overdrive, I'm on fire with 0 health and I'm about to die. But we both died, so yeah, great. I had a bit of help from some guy on the right there as well, but yeah, that's me out of the game for this match. And there's just a few so left on the enemy team. I think we've got this one in the bag. But yeah, that's one of the more average matches. It's not one of my better matches, but it was not by no means a slouch either, so it didn't do too bad. But lots of side-on action in a Gneisenau is only going to lead to one thing, and that's your immediate death, unfortunately. She's a good battleship up close quarters, front on. Best trick is to keep the enemy on your in front of you as long as you can, pointing the nose at the enemy, and then at the last minute turn and torpedo them and give them a barrage with your guns. And then if you're a tank build like I am, then you can also use your secondaries to light them up. But I quite like doing that with that ship because it's fast and can get in close and it takes quite a beating. But she's quite tough, but not from the side. So yeah, that's how that works. I'll do another video in more detail on the Gneisenau when I get a bit more used to recording and doing voiceovers. This is my first video and more of a trial than anything else to see how it goes. Anyway, yeah, the video's coming to an end shortly. That is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Speak to you.
I need intelligence data.